Hello and welcome to 2 Point Hospital, which is a business simulation game where you take control of a hospital, from what I gather. I've never actually played this game nor seen it played, so we're going to go ahead and start a new game.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
So, looks like we have the potential to completely fuck up everybody's lives. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Well, thank you, Albert. I will definitely need you. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Select it and press A to get started. In your career as a hospital administrator, learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. I'm gonna forewarn you, I'm normally not very good at these sort of simulation games. This game was free on the Xbox Game Pass. I figured, why not? I didn't have anything else to do today. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? First things first, you'll have to learn how to look around. To move around the hospital, use left joystick to pan camera, zoom in and out with right and left trigger, rotate and pitch the camera with right joystick. Okay. First thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head there when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a receptionist desk near the entrance. Press X to access the menu in the bottom left corner of the screen, then use the D-pad to navigate to the items option and press A. Got you. Reception. And then we will rotate that. I assume that's about centered right there. That looks good. Awesome. Great, we'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Open the hire menu and select assistants to view job applicants. Okay. So X to get over here, go down to hire. Oh, I have to navigate to the Assistance tab.
Attention, please urinate accurately.
Please urinate accurately. I'm not sure if we're worried super much about money, but I kind of want this guy. And we're going to drop you there. General Practitioner's Office. Excuse me. Before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they need further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office now. To build a room, press X to access the menu in the bottom left corner, then select Rooms, and use the D-pad to pick one from the list. With the room selected, hold A and move the left joystick to drag out the floor plan of the appropriate size. Then place required items in the room. Um, so I envision that like this would be the waiting area. Yeah, we'd want like this is the waiting area, and maybe like the doctors here. Maybe a double wide hallway. We'll do that. Place the door over here.
You're listening to Nigel
We
Bigglesworth
need a
on
office desk
Welcome back to your favorite radio station with
here.
the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bigglesworth.
Filing cabinet.
I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes,
We
as I
are,
believe people like to call
yeah,
them,
because we don't actually need it that big.
press that impulse. I have no
So-
intention of playing any of that drivel.
And I'm trying to think of future plans. So if I do, that is 3 by 3 right there. So we are actually, we are going to start here. It's going to be 4 out though. Yeah, which I believe is what I actually had before. Door in the corner,
Those asking to speak
office
to the
desk,
administrator, it's complicated.
filing cabinet, and we will finish that room off. And now we need to hire a doctor, so we will go here to hire, move back over to doctors. Okay, well, I guess the toilet rage doctor. Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the general practitioner for diagnosis.
The hospital is open. There's no going back.
So I'm thinking that my idea is like waiting here, maybe bathrooms over here. This will be a hallway to get to more doctors. I'll assume we'll need to open up further diagnosis. Alright, now we've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list in the bottom right. Looks like we'll need a pharmacy to treat this patient.
All messages will be filed in the inbox.
Build a pharmacy and then a nurse. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. Patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It'll cost $7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Get the patient to wait, and we will work on a pharmacy. A pharmacy can be right there. Why not? Build a pharmacy.
Holistics is apparently going to open another of its nature
And we will do
communes
that.
for sick people with more sense than...
And then we will hire a
Unfortunately,
nurse.
I have equal amounts of sense and money.
We will do that. Now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure simple illness. Let's see if our new staff are up to the task. See, it looks like the pharmacy would need a waiting area too. I assume we will build one of those eventually. Excuse me. He looks happy. Well done, we've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating people to keep the money coming in, so we can expand the hospital.
We've just cured our very first...
By curing patients, we improve hospital reputation. This will attract more patients and allow us to bring in more money. Okay. Janitor and maintenance. Now that we have some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? So we are going to get a fire extinguisher. We will place it in the room. We will place another one out here, and for good measure we'll place one in that room. Then we will back out of here and go ahead and hire ourselves a janitor. Natural mentor, charming, knows where the party's at. Is there any syllabus? We will hire you. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when maintenance level falls below 50%. Also request that a janitor repair it immediately through the items option. Awesome. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure this hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drink, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. So we will place some items around here for a nice waiting area.
This segment, Sir Nigel reviews.
So
Today
things
I
like
take a look
this.
at the new fine dining establishment, Le Soufflé Triste. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is.
And we
These
also want
scrambled
some
emu eggs on pickled
here.
toast are particularly good. I give it 4 salt shakers.
Probably a little bit overkill, but okay. Now we will have a drink machine here. And another one here. We'll have a snack machine here. Can we just... We just want to move this maybe like that. Move you down. This gives me that. And then we can get back into here for a snack machine for that. And then we can do a leaflet stand. There. There. That one didn't take. And too close to the pharmacy. Okay, staff gets tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. Staff room helps them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks will keep them happy too. Make the room larger, fill it with interesting items that will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. Knife staff room will help staff regain energy faster. Awesome, so let's build a staff room. We will build us a staff room. Maybe over here. Oh. How do I... Maybe right there. There. And what do we want? We want some... What do you want in a staff room? Let's have a sofa to sit down. That's all they need, but we are not going to just leave it at that. Staff will head to the staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items, keep them fully refreshed before the break ends. Place a member of staff in the staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. Pick up a member, hover over them, and press A. Well, we will get to that as soon as we're done pimping out this staff room. Oh, come on. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get grumpy if they don't have access to any toilet. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Okay, janitors maintain all of that. So, put a bin there. We will toss a bin here. I also want a bin in the staff room. We want a snack machine in the staff room. We want a drink machine in the staff room. Excusez-moi. We want a fire extinguisher in the staff room. So the next room we need to build is a toilet. I'm thinking the toilets will go right here, right near the front.
Two-point radio. Our reporter on the field, Sally Fig Blanket, has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
Okay. Put the bin right in the middle of the... There we go. We now have a toilet. Janitors will empty bins and unclog toilets when required. Much better than having to sweep up litter and other waste. Yes. We're hearing reports of some new illness in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. General diagnosis is now unlocked. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. Larger hospitals attract more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get too long. We may need to build more GP offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patient. Look for queue warnings above room. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room.
A hospital is a better hospital. Sometimes.
Okay, so we are going to do this. Put you right there. For you in the corner, Mr. Easy Scan. The examination table. Throw in a filing cabinet. A fire extinguisher. And a bin. And build that room. Now what do I need? Who do I need to put in there? A doctor? I assume I need to put a doctor in there. Okay. Promote. Yeah. You cure 10 patients in total. Each cure boosts our reputation, which attracts even more patients. Okay. So we are going to lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Okay. So we are going to pause this real quick. So
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
positive and natural mentor.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
Oh, I didn't actually pause it. So, why do we need another nurse? Is that who works in this room? Yes. Okay, so I need a nurse for in there, and then I need a general. So we are going to move you, I think, over here. The pharmacy was not a good spot to stick that. But you live and you learn. So we're going to put another general. No, we're not. Not there. There. Let's hire another nurse because we need one for. I like to argue we don't want her, especially not a junior nurse. Oh, excuse me. So it looks like we are being slow at reception. Wonder if I can hire another receptionist and a nurse to try to speed that up. You know what? We're going to.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
And then nobody can get back there. I wonder if I can move that over to right there, and then hire like that,
They said he was too old.
and then
They
get
said he looked
a
ridiculous. But when the world needs a hero must put on his spandex. This summer, Roderick Cushion returns as Perilous Spandex in Spandex 5, A Stretch Too
pick
Far.
up, and you can work there.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Wonder if I can add more doors. Does not look like it. I have 2 receptionists. And we did unlock the ward.
To the owner of the bluish car, your car is being taken for cubing. That's a bluish car for cubing. Thank you.
Okay. So it needs to go into a ward, a nurse. Nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to deal with more than one patient at a time. We can also the number of nurses that work in there. Oh, so I can add beds. I would have to make the room bigger, wouldn't I? No, that would work. Then you hire one nurse, and she can go in there. And there we go. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go, afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in the pharmacy.
Enjoy your stay at the hospital as much as you can.
Wonder if I can add a nurse. What do we have? New illness discovered. Bedface. Our doctors have discovered bedface, a quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. We will send the patient for treatment in our ward. Of course we will. Of course we will.
If ever you have found yourself at a loss as
I'm
to the
curious if I
correct
can
usage of
add
English language,
another.
you may enjoy my popular guide to good
No,
grammar, a public service I perform with no
doesn't
shortage of
seem like I
humility.
can.
I would do one to proper enunciation as well, but I fear your
And I probably
analytical
didn't
vocal
need
abilities
2 of
would make this
these,
quite impossible.
but oh well, I may need another pharmacy. You know what? No. Because if you go to the pharmacy at a hospital, you expect to wait. That's just the way it is. That's the way it happens. However, I do think I'm going to hit this. That's not the button I was looking for. I do think I'm going to end that episode right here. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you liked the video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.